Welcome, everyone, to Get to the Points. I'm Sean Green with Brendon, Walsh, Doug, Stanhope. Happy Halloween. Doug, you didn't dress up. I didn't dress up. Brendon, you are all dressed up. You're a some sort of dragon.
Oh, he's a dragon.
I'm a dinosaur, I think.
Oh, okay.
Shit. But this is just my usual. I'm going to bed after this. This is what I wear when I go to sleep.
That's your bathroom.
I also have at any turn of the hat. I got Bingo Bingaman, and I got Derek over here getting the bar ready as he does every Thursday night, every Sunday morning, every Monday afternoon. There's Derek. Everyone knows he's Derek.
What's up, Derek?
Yours get shocked. Derek does it. How does that jerky get dried? Derek does it with a blow dryer.
Really? So, Derek, you dry your own jerky. I like that.
Yeah.
Where does he kill the animals, or does he just dry the jerky?
I just have him go to a Super 8, so it's not racking up my electric bill, and they always have a nice blow dryer there.
Like, what are you doing in there? Are you dehydrating meat? No.
He just goes in with a key that I give him, and he dehydrates whatever's drying on the shower rack.
Doug, good to see you. Last we talked to you, you were flying back from Ukraine.
Yes,
you were there as part of a Goodwill Ambassador program. How was Ukraine?
Yeah, that was the whole point. It was the opposite of it was a complete unsanctioned, unchaperoned. So if you do shows for the military, they just glad hand you and show you the mess hall. But these guys, we went right to the fucking front, and we did some shit that'll come out on Patreon, as well as another 20 minutes of my special is coming out. So you'll have maybe a good half of my special out. It might be out now on Patreon, of course. There's one bit that's out. The first 10 minutes or 12 minutes went out on YouTube. It's called Expired Meat. The album is called Discount Meat, but that track was there's a lot of some stuff that was browned poorly over the year and a half I've had this thing up on a shelf, whittling at it. I'm whittling my special on my porch in a rocker, and that's where I'm taking the Patriots this weekend. I do from here.
I do love the Patriots. You also did. You delivering your iron curtain lock of the week from a Ukrainian bathroom has to be one of the highlights of the show. Great spot for the Pats there. That came in. Brendon, how was your week last week in the NFL? How'd you do?
It was the best week I've had so far. The Rams -3 and over 45.5 or 46.5. That was a win. Parlay. Arizona +4.5 win. Bills -3 win. Commanders +2.5 win. Panthers +10 is a loss, but I also had the over 41.5, which I believe that was a half a point.
Yeah, they just got there on one of the last plays of the game.
Yeah. And then Bucks +2.5 was a loss. So, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2.
Hell yeah.
I had that problem. Last week I did bet some. I couldn't bet from Ukraine because, again, we've gone over that DraftKings does not – war zones, no. We don't want you to risk losing the bread money when you're having to put a foot back on a kid.
I mean, you hear the stories about how bad it is in Ukraine, but to know firsthand that they can't even gamble on the NFL, you really – understand what these people are going through, Doug.
Especially when I had such solid picks. I just couldn't. I had that one was that my iron curtain lock was that the Patriots would lose. That they would beat Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Whatever it was. I get back.
No, it was Jacksonville.
Yeah, it was Jacksonville to beat the Patriots.
Yeah, because that's Jacksonville's their home team over there for fucking a decade. Anyway, so I was up before I left for Ukraine when I was up $26, and now I'm up $119 on the season. So, and that's not including Bean, who has done 7 games in a row but I beat him this week where I forget it. Oh, the Eagles. I had the Eagles.
You had the Eagles against Bean. What is your what's your Bean bet this week?
I get to pick the game, so I picked one where I kind of like both teams, so I can root for one and not fucking hate myself. I made him pick the Los Angeles Chargers at the Cleveland Browns. Browns, I think at the time were a 2.5 point dog. Now it's down to 1.5, but I betted it. He took the Chargers, so I get Browns at minus plus 2.5.
Yeah, they finally got rid of Deshaun Watson, got Jameis Winston in there. I see the case for the Browns. Well, why don't we toss the phone line open, 323-250-0573. If you want to call in, give us your picks, your points. We also got, and shout out to the audience. The audience really crushed it. Brendon, best week ever, I think, for dick pics. We even got our first ever video submission that we were tagged on Twitter. So thank you everyone for sending those in. Incredible amount we got to get through here. And we got some picks to get to for the Thursday night game. There's just so much. We got to play the video first off. This one. Now, Doug, did you find this or did someone send this to you? I feel like I saw it on Twitter and I immediately downloaded it.
I sent two. One's a video and one's a clip.
Okay. Yeah, the video one is amazing. And this is impressive because the kicker is wearing pretty dark red.
Oh, jiggle, man.
Whoever's doing the audio just goes that jiggle, man.
Oh, jiggle, man.
when his leg
Fred.
hits.
That's Fred. That's Fred's 83 years old.
Little does he know he's the
one who helps us spot dick pics. Like, Fred, sorry, I don't want to bum you out. I won't do it during your team, but I'm going to have to pause here and again for the other games.
We're gonna have to get my readers on and get some of these picks. This is, I think, the other one you sent in, Doug. This one was a very Devin Achan, and it's always great, like what they're doing when we capture the dick pics of the audience. And again, keep sending these in, winhardly@gmail.com, but ready to send kisses to the crowd. Brendon, what's going on here? He's like waving to the crowd. I can't tell.
He had just scored some massive touchdown, like an 80-yard touchdown or something.
I wish that my home life prevents me from watching all the games and getting the dick pics. So I'm glad that Doug.
Why don't you just send the kids in the basement to watch porn so you can look at dick pics on the regular
come on
box?
Well, you know what I also don't have is I don't have like a TiVo or DVR where I could just go through them, because I think that's the way to do it, is just go to all the white pants teams. If you're watching right now, go at the end of throughout the week. Just go to the white pants teams and scroll through the games and just grab some pics. You're not even going to have to go that far.
No. And Brendon, I think we're stumbling upon an idea. We maybe discussed this previously, but the red zone, but it's just for dick pics. It's all the games. You know, he's got the Octo box. We got our Octo Cox.
We're going to Indianapolis right now. They're about to kick off, and that's when everyone stops and they have a good close up of the receiver. We're gonna head to SoFi Stadium. Ooh, that's me. Oh, that's me. That's me with the little Roman penis and a giant ball sack.
Yeah, it looks like a little. Ironically, the guy is named Puka, so it's almost like a tiny white puka shell on top of like a.
I think that's going to be the smallest dick pic we've ever had on the show.
Oh, the poor guy.
I'm saying he's probably doing better than me. You can't tell by the size because of the man. Derek, don't worry about interrupting the show.
I don't see any penises here.
This one, I think here you go.
There it is.
The call-in number is slightly doing a really fun handshake, but little do they know they're.
I couldn't see any penises because he didn't show his knee.
This one again, the creamsicle jerseys really were obviously a great throwback, but kicker dicks always a highlight of the show here.
Yeah.
We got.
Look at the wrinkles in that guy's ass. Let's go back.
All right, let's.
JFMC says, yes, great dick pics, everyone. Look at that. That guy's wearing a diaper. That's what it is. Look. That's a diaper on number 70.
That is a diaper, I think.
Well,
he has ass wrinkles like that at that weight, at that age.
Depends is a sponsor of the NFL, so maybe this is some sort of genius marketing campaign.
I mean, do guys wear Depends? Because, like, I guess you can't take a pee break, so
yeah. Supposedly, the linemen, they said they would just pee their pants instead of.
But the shitting is a different story. Was that home field? I'm trying to think of what's to eat in Tampa around Ybor City down there on what's that street that Side Splitters is on that goes Dale Mabry. You're down there and you're playing in Tampa on Dale Mabry and you need a quick breakfast. Yeah, you're gonna get what?
That's why Hainsey put on the diaper pregame.
I mean, number 68 is looking, again, I don't want to be judging people's.
He's not as excited as the kicker, I would say.
If he was down to kicker size, I think he would be like matching up well with number 4 there.
I guess that's true. If you're 8 feet tall and 400 pounds, it's going to take a lot. It's not going to look as big as Shaq's anus.
Well, you used to talk about that, Brendon Walsh, about the Fuda. Oh, yeah, there's Shaq's anus.
All right. I mean, we can't mention Shaq's anus and not show. It's like
Derek hasn't seen the actual close-up medical photos of
Derek.
Prolapse rectum.
Now, this does violate some HIPAA laws, but we feel comfortable.
That's a
fair
full
use,
7 inches.
And that is verified that it is actual Shaquille O'Neal's prolapse rectum. And you can tell because that ruler is
makes it official.
Government use only.
It's for reference. I do like Brendon popping his head around. All right. The dicks kept coming this week. One, it's a little dark, but you can still see it, a little post-game dick, even in the dark.
We should sometime size up post-game dicks from winners and loser teams and see if there's a correlation. Do our own studies. We should get funded by the government for this. For some reason.
It is fairly scientific what we're really embarking on.
Get to the points with our sponsors, Underdog Fantasy and the U.S. government.
Yes,
UMass Medical Center. Who's the people that always sponsor NPR?
Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
They're doing great work. This one actually, let's see. I came across now.
Oh yeah.
I'm still trying to wrap my. I in a dream world, he has a massive dick that he's doing some sort of tuck job, and he's really excited about this golf swing, but. I don't
all the way around.
Derek knows everything. Derek, do you want to take a stab at this one?
Derek, he's a medical doctor.
Derek, explain this awkward bulge.
He has a tail?
He has a tail. I guess.
What else could it be?
Yeah,
I mean, it's got to be a golf. Here's what I'm thinking. Now that I'm looking at it, maybe he has a golf ball in his back pocket, and the pocket shifted.
Okay.
Pockets don't usually shift.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, you can see the outline of the pocket beside it on either side, it shifted.
Maybe he's got a hole in his pocket. Maybe the gerbil chewed a hole in his pocket.
He's desperately getting some air. The gerbil
maybe he's got some kind of a dildo that comes out like a turkey timer when he's got his aim right.
Yeah.
So hey, whatever works for your golf swing. God bless you. This is another one. Little jumping up. Oh, looks like we got a caller. Should we get to? I assume we should get to this call.
Someone's saying, "Do your plugs." Is the caller saying, "Do your plugs"?
No, this was something. I think they were joking about that being a plug as well. Joining us on the line, caller, you're on. Get to the points. Where are you calling from, and what's your question?
Hey, we're on They got through.
Yeah, you're on Get to the Points. It's me, Sean Green, with Brendon and Doug Stanhope.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Doug. I call in.
These two aren't chopped liver, my friends.
And I'm just yeah, it's been a rough year. I just wanted to call to see if I could get through and just say that I'm a big fan of Doug. And just before I did this, I wanted to let him know that, because he's meant a lot to me over the years.
Yeah. Well, okay. So who do you like tonight?
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Are you calling?
Jump off this bridge.
Wait, what? No.
What did you say?
Yeah. Just a lot of stuff's gone wrong, and not enough stuff's gone right. And yeah, it's just the right move. It's the right move for me.
Jumping off a bridge is the right move.
How big is the bridge? Maybe it's a small.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Like, it would be at least 5 stories. And what are you landing on? Water or train tracks or freeway? Freeway works a lot better than water, especially.
But that's going to traumatize people. Well, hey man, are you still there?
Where are you? Where are you? You don't have to give me specifically, but what city are you in? Because if it's Los Angeles, that's not going to traumatize anyone. It's just going to give them road rage.
Caller, are you there?
Yeah, sorry, I don't know if there's a disconnection or something, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to take up too much time. I know you guys got on the calls.
No, don't
say thanks for everything. And
it's like the Tallahatchie Bridge, because I don't hear any traffic in the background. So maybe it's like a backwoods.
I'll take my.
Can you hear us?
Up there.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Don't do anything crazy.
He said he's going to take his answer off air.
Crazy. It's just where I'm at.
Well, hey, why don't you?
Yeah, there's just something to look forward to, and
okay.
Life is just nothing but taking L's. And
well, how about this? How about you take a win?
I'm going to do what I'm going to do.
Yeah. We got some winners. Brendon, what do you got for him?
How about, I'll tell you what, how about you just hold off on this plan? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I feel like he can't hear me.
He said he's going to take the answer off the air. So what we just want to tell you, what we're going to do is give you some winners, and you can take those.
Can he hear us?
You can hear us, right, caller?
I can't. I mean, it's nothing new for me. I kind of haven't been getting a lot coming my way these days, but
all right. Well, can you hear me? Well, tell him, Sean. Maybe he can hear you. I don't know. I feel like
wrong. So it's all that shit adds up, and yeah.
Sean, you talk to him.
Yeah, I'll talk to him. What do we want to tell him? What does he need?
Just tell him we'll give him 3 locks of the week if he puts off his suicide just till even next Thursday. And if God forbid we should buck this up, but
it's a lot of pressure.
He can only hear you, Sean. I think he can only hear you.
It doesn't matter. It's just me.
Tell him.
What do we?
Tell him to hang on. Tell him that we'll sign up for an underdog account for him.
Yes, using the promo code points. Yes.
Tell him that though. He can't hear. Yeah. I don't think he can hear us. I think he can only hear you.
Yeah, Alan, caller, we're gonna sign you up. We're gonna get you an underdog promo code points, and we're gonna give you a winner. Brendon, what is the winner we're gonna give him?
Well, we'll have to do that off the air, but get him the promise that he's not going to jump off the bridge. And then you have his number, right?
Yes. Promise that you won't jump off the bridge. Just promise us that.
Okay.
Just give us we're going to come up with a winner for you. We'll talk to you in maybe in a little bit before kickoff. We're going to solve this problem for you.
Okay.
And we might have one more dick pic for you.
I'll put my
Halloween dick pic.
I'll put my trust in you guys. I appreciate it. I'm just a big fan of Doug, and I'm just glad I got to call in.
All right. Yeah. Don't do anything crazy. Thank you for calling in. Appreciate that. Yeah, there may have been a slight audio issue. I'll work on getting that sorted. Brendon, what do we like?
The weird thing that the listeners don't understand is we do have a call screener, and that's the only one they let through.
This is the only one that got through. Brendon, what do you like for the game tonight? What are you doing?
Well, we'll see. I'll tell you what I'm doing, and then we'll change that, and it'll be the winner. I'm going to say I think the Texans plus 2.5.
Okay,
for even money.
Now that is that what you're actually picking, or is that your reversal pick?
That's my actual pick. You guys changed my mind.
It's the fix of the week, and you know everyone's like, even fucking actual sports channels are talking about how this is unbelievably. You can't give me any reason that Houston would be an underdog against Aaron fucking failure Rodgers and the Jets, and a depleted receiving core does not make up for the Jets are like 2-23 or something, and Houston's leading their 6-2.
Yeah, so, no, it is a rat line, but I'm staying with the rat line. I'm taking the Texans.
I did too. I had a few rat lines, so what I did is I took the Texans as a normal, not unretarded. See, that's not an R word yet.
Oh yeah,
unretarded. That doesn't mean anything.
No.
I took the Jets and some underdog parlays. I put the Jets to hedge the bet. But
okay, so yeah, I like the Texans. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm falling for the rat trap there. Brendon, all right. So you're sticking with
asked if you're high, and the truth is I am very high. But I don't know about you. Sean T. Green is asking you.
Yeah, no, I'm not high yet. Maybe in a little bit. I had a beer, so I'm feeling good. Thursday night kicking off.
I just watched some clips of my own special that was filmed a year and a half ago, and I am in a good mood. And I go, I forgot I had just taken an edible, but I think this is pretty fucking good for a year and a half old. It's called discount meat for a reason, because there's a few but yeah, it's on Patreon. As soon as you're done with this, put on that fucking
over
game
there. Yeah, I hop over there.
Another 40 minutes of it to come. It's all coming out in parts.
So was that planned, or is that just how you kind of came across it? Like, I'll just put out 20 minutes here, 20 minutes there.
We didn't have any cutaway footage. They go, the room's built for, but yeah, there's no footage to cut away when you want to edit some shit out. So, but then, this Australian guy that's fucking been doing the podcast, he's like, and he fucking, well, how about this? And I'm like, that's gimmicky, but it's cool as fuck. You'll see it when it's on the, it's called Expired Meat, Doug Stanhope. That first initial 11-minute clip is out where I talk about fucking Roseanne and conspiracy theorists that have fucking. And by the way, and I'll only tell this here, but that Joe Rogan bit he did where he goes, I lost some people to COVID. They're still alive. I was doing that bit forever about fucking people that lost their shit with conspiracy theories, a.k.a. basically him. Like, he might have been doing that.
It's weird how, it kind of comes full circle there. And then, of course, the conspiracy theory people are like, see, we were right about a couple of those things, and they hold on to that. But what do you like, Doug? What do you like for the rest of the NFL card? What's jumping?
I'm not going to go through. I didn't like a lot. I like Detroit. I'm finally going to jump on that bandwagon. -3.5 at Green Bay. That's my biggest. No, my biggest bet is the bean bet. I have Cleveland, and of course, I love Buffalo -6 at Miami. And sorry, baby.
Blowing up.
That's right. Last week was my fucking intermarriage Super Bowl. The Cardinals against the Dolphins. My Cardinals, her Dolphins. And yes, fucking last second wiggly dick field goal. The wiggly wobbly dick. We forget to mention.
We gotta play that one more time. But because yes, this was
Jiggle, man.
The jiggle, man. I don't know why the jiggle.
Bouncy castle jiggle.
And I got an update from Brendon. He said he can't go get back. His computer had died, so won't be hearing. It doesn't seem like we'll be hearing from Brendon. Maybe he can call in on the phone.
That's all right. We're getting close. Let me look at my picks again.
Yeah,
I
like Broncos a lot. I do like the who else am I big on? I like Broncos. I like the Bills at home. That's a good one. I think the Colts on the money line, like Joe Flacco back there, filling in for Anthony Richardson. Those are probably some of my favorite ones. Rams at Seattle. That's a good spot. And then I keep fading Bryce Young and the Panthers. They're really not good. You can get the Saints laying 7 right now. So I'm all in on that.
Well, let me ask you about Monday night because that isn't Monday night. That was I just wrote it down last because I missed it. But the one that I always have a hard time betting my own team, but I bet Arizona on the money line last time, and now they're up against the Packers, 1.5 point spread.
Bears.
You like Bears?
No, I like the Cardinals at home against the Bears. I think I like this Cardinals team is better than I thought. So I think it's a good week for your Cards, Doug.
Hey, Brendon Walsh's dad came in for him. I guess his computer's working.
I like that. He's right back.
I'm right here. I'm on a different computer now.
Okay. Yeah, we got it sorted. Brendon, what do you have any other you're sticking with the Texans, right? On Thursday, or are you switching it?
I mean, what do you guys what do you think?
I'm sticking with the Texans, but it is a rat line. So
yeah.
I mean, I'm going to stick with it. I mean, I think, that going against, I can't be wrong every week. So
here's the thing. If there's a guy that's going to do a mob fix at this point, that it's a guy that's in his 40s and has done ayahuasca and has reimagined his life where he knows football is really fucking stupid. So if the mob comes to him and goes, just, we're going to get Houston to fucking fade away a little bit on this one and throw over the middle a lot. Just trust us. Fucking Aaron Rodgers would throw a game for the mob somehow, some way.
100%. Yeah, he needs money for his vice presidential campaign, him and RFK. Yeah, I can see that. If anyone's going to be involved in it does seem like it's Aaron Rodgers. The Jets are just a weird ass organization. They finally got rid of their dumbass kicker. Shout out to UNLV or UNLV. This is the best stoner show ever. There you go. A lot of people think we're high. Yeah, Doug is high.
Hey, what about Derek? Derek's high as shit. I told he's supposed to be working, by the way. I should just have Derek cam and show you for every shelf of the fucking refrigerator that's not stocked while he's drinking it.
What's the go-to? Do you have a special beer on tap, or like what's the go-to cocktail at the Funhouse?
Almost nobody drinks beer over here, so we just have what I buy Miller Lite for the fucking hoople heads, and occasionally someone will bring some Modelo's or a craft beer that they leave 5 out of 6 of, and so what do you have for beer? And I go, I don't know. You look. So, yeah, the go-to drink around here is vodka soda, splash of cran.
Oh, okay. I like that. I usually go Jameson rocks, maybe Jameson ginger ale, but you can't drink a bunch of craft beers during football. You'll get sleepy. It just doesn't work out. So,
yeah, I don't start till later, and I drink, I do Bailey's whiskey coffee. How about that?
Oh, yeah.
That sounds delicious. That's not drinking. That doesn't. I mean, I quit drinking 7 months ago, but I still put Bailey's in my coffee every day, all day.
We got the call. The phone line is
that would be a cruel, actually dangerous on-air dare is to try to get Bailey's drunk.
Ooh.
That might take a while.
You'd throw up before.
I know that would be like the gallon of milk challenge.
The gallon Bailey's challenge.
You have to get until you blow a .10. Let's say old fashioned DUI level. You have to blow a 0.10 just drinking Baileys.
All right, let's do it. I think that's a good get to the points challenge. I'll
I think we fucking, if you can take a note from the fucking Kill Tony, what you do is I'm going to take a Derek here, and you put your kid up against my kid, and you let go get yourself an open micer out there. Says Stanhope says no one can do it, and I can't find anyone who will try.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll do it.
Do I need to teach you how to manipulate people?
All right, let's close things. We should give out an underdog.
No, we can't. I just realized we're going to have to go at least 5 minutes long because the biggest game of the last 4 years is coming up Tuesday before we're on the air again. So I was surprised to find out, as they say, the polls are neck and neck in those states. The fucking the books are. I've seen Bet Online had Trump minus 210.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Kamala, explain that to people who don't fucking gamble. Trump is like basically 2-1 favorite. You'd have to bet $20, $21 to win $10. He's that much of a favorite.
Yeah. It's if the Chiefs were playing the Patriots.
Yeah, it's a pretty similar. It is pretty similar odds to the Chiefs versus the Bucks Monday night, and Trump would be the Chiefs right now. Kamala would be the Bucks. She's down Chris Godwin, Mike Evans on the road. Gonna need some favorable refs to maybe get her across the line there.
And you have to understand that what sports books do is they don't do the numbers so much as they want to make the betting equal. So if there's a lot of money coming in on one team, they will change the odds to get more people to bet on the other team. So therefore, they always get their 10% the closer they get. So keeping that in mind, who are bigger gamblers, Trump fans or Harris fans? So they're saying not only are people already betting on Trump with all the fucking Dallas Cowboys fucking douchebag money in the world, but
Yankees fans.
But there's like still not enough that they have to keep raising his odds because no one's that's if I had money in my Bet Online account, I would have put a couple grand on him to win $1 grand.
Yeah, I mean, it's the odds are stacked against Kamala right now. But you're right, the odds feel like they're calling Kamala supporters pussies by not gambling on Kamala. They're trying to make it as favorable as possible to get some Kamala money. Brendon,
do you think more people will bet on this election than vote in it?
That would be
possibly. I don't know what I have a feeling. No, I think this is a safe bet that there won't be a definitive winner by the time we do this next week. I think there's going to be a lot of especially if Trump, which, hey, I got to say, listen, I don't have a dog in any political fight. I'm checked out of everything. But I mean, when Trump went on Rogan, I think he got like 40 million views in a day. And Kamala goes on these other podcasts and it's like, a couple of like 42,000. So, I mean, as far as popularity,
I haven't watched it, but there's nothing in the world that says it wasn't anything but boring the pants off everyone. So,
well, I mean, talking to anybody for 3 hours is going to get boring at a certain point.
So who are the people that will watch that 40 million people that are changing their mind?
Well, that's the thing. Yeah, it's not changing anybody's mind. Everybody's got their mind made up. Nobody's on the fence about this.
I guess it's just getting their ass off the couch.
Getting them motivated.
I guess. Yeah.
Who of you didn't vote?
And to be clear, Kamala's camp did reach out to be booked on Get to the Points. We could not accommodate her due to time, and she refused to comment on the Cardinals' floppy dick. So that was really the main issue of whether or not you could be.
And Trump is blowing up my burner phone right now, still going, let me get a pick in.
Come on. I got the best 5 minutes on Shaq's asshole you've ever seen.
right, so I'm on the record that that's not how I voted or if I voted or who I would have written in, but I'm money-wise alone big on Trump, minus 210.
Yeah, it seems like at minus 210. I don't know. Yeah, he's a big favorite probably for a reason. These betting markets seem to be ahead of it. Hey, Underdog Fantasy promo code points. Brendon, I feel like we got to give out something for Thursday night. Texans Jets. Any player takes for Underdog Fantasy?
Player, you know what? I'm not prepared. I don't have.
Okay.
I don't have.
I'll put the team on my back. I'll go Joe Mixon higher 80 and a half rushing yards, and Devontae Adams. I think they're going to lock down Devontae Adams lower 57 and a half receiving yards.
I think Aaron Rodgers explodes this weekend so much that we'll even get dick pics of him. And I think I'm going the more with Aaron Rodgers. And the Adams. If he's going to anyone, he's going to Adams. So I'm going to go the more and the over and the top. I think they're going to top that bottom.
Yeah, we should change it to top and bottom. So Aaron Rodgers, 236 and a half passing yards. You like the higher 1.5 passing touchdowns. If they do win this game, I feel like you got to take higher on that as well.
Yeah.
Underdog Fantasy promo code points. Hey, we got kickoff coming up. Apologies on the phone. We'll get that sorted.
We're gonna have a Tuesday night bet out of Brendon. He won't go on the record.
For Kamala and Trump.
Yeah.
I mean,
the odds are she's plus 180. He's minus 210. So you work in the mathematical.
I think Trump's probably gonna win. What kind of bet do you need? You need a money.
You're giving up half. Do you think that it's worth? Is it a value bet for you, or you just?
I wouldn't. I don't know. I think that. Yeah. I mean, if I had to put money on it, I don't know, man. It's tough. I feel like there are other things at play. So maybe I put my money on Kamala.
That's why, like how much money would you have had to lose before you go? They're right. That was a rigged election. I had $75 on that parlayed with the Jets, and I got fucked up of it because of that.
Can you put that in a parlay? I mean, then you're talking. Get Trump in a parlay with some sports gambling.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna put Trump in at minus 210, I think you parlay it with the Colts on the money line, so you get a little dog worked in there where you don't have to lay the 210. That would be my advice.
All right. Well, you heard it here last because. And we are having a day drinking, election day drinking party where we're gonna cook up dogs, and we have a band called Sweet and Juicy. Look them up. They dress up in like Fruit of the Loom guys, and they're all sorts of goofy and fun. A guy dresses like a banana, and another guy's in a big strawberry suit, pineapples. They're gonna play all day. We're gonna have the fucking election results coming in from 3 to 7 here at 212 Van Dyke Street, Bisbee, Arizona. Must be 21, void where prohibited, not available in all states.
I like that. Go hang out at Doug's house. Doug, are you streaming that at all, or is this just for your own hang?
It depends on how caught up they are. We're still trying to fucking get all the editing done for the rest of the special and all the Ukraine, all the kabooms and all that fun, the war footage. And so hopefully he has the time to actually come up and set up a live stream on top of that. Yeah, or we can invite a total stranger. If you can figure out a live stream, you can come. Have ID.
come check out Doug's house for the election result. Brendon, what do you
got? Non-disclosure.
I'm still getting my voting plan together. I think I have it figured out. I have like whiteboards. I have a cork board with different colored index cards. I have a bunch of yarn connecting. So I'm getting close to my voting plan being solidified. I have a spreadsheet. I have a lot of stuff, and I think I got it down. So I should be able to vote by Tuesday. And but tonight I got to take my kids trick or treating. So
oh shit! All right, well,
have fun trick or treating, and thanks everyone for checking out. Get to the points. We'll be back here.
I'll be better prepared next week with my underdogs.
Next week, I'm going to tell you the highest ranking position that I did a write-in candidate of someone goofy that's just my friend. And I hope you guys write in somebody, and we'll see who. I didn't go president, but I went I went higher than the commissioner of sewers. Okay, bye.
All right, let it ride. See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
I love you guys. I miss you guys the most.